Hey yo everybody, ProdCharles here, and in this video we're going to enter the world of Orwell, a game based on Orwellian literature, which, if you don't know what that means, it basically means a dystopic society, so a society in which everything is going wrong. There's usually some sort of dictatorship control where the government tracks every aspect of a person's life and it tries to ruin it in some way. And no one has any privacy, and it's just like this whole terrible thing where the police work against you. It's like citizens versus the government. It's a very simple but also a very complex topic, so if you want to learn more about it, then definitely Google it or something. Dystopic societies, Orwell, 1984, stuff like that. I thought this game looked pretty cool, so I wanted to try it for my channel. If you enjoyed this video, then definitely read more into things like 1984, Animal Farm, and just type in George Orwell in general. And you will find he had some incredible ideas for fiction, but they were derived from things that were actually happening in the real world. Anyway, I'm rambling. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. If you enjoyed that jokes, I'm rambling. Let's get straight into this. I've already seen a playthrough of this, and so I assume it's going to be like Tropico 4 for me, except you don't have much control over people's actions. So let's begin. Welcome. You have been accepted into Orwell. Please create a profile. Let's call ourselves... Can I type? I cannot type. Oh, I have to click Profile 1, Empty Profile, Create. Congratulations, you have been selected for the Orwell test phase. Please create a profile. Select the profile picture. Alright, we're gonna be Afro Lady, and our name will be Prod. Next step. Did you know? You are one of 2,835 accepted applicants. You may now enter your email address. Let's say prod at prodigies.com.au, because I'm in Australia. Entering your mail address will allow us to inform you about updates on your case. The address he's entered will be handled with care and not be used for any other purposes. Oh, the email address thing is optional. I'm gonna put it in anyway. I wonder if you put in your real email address, will they actually send you stuff? Anyway, be diligent. Your work has severe impact. Please agree to the following terms. I am aware that my actions may severely impact the lives of citizens of the nation. I will work thoroughly and judge objectively in the best of my belief. While working, I will adhere to the laws of jurisdiction of the nation. I agree to the terms stated above. I am a professional life ruiner. I love looking into the lives of other people, so Facebook stalking, nothing. Thank you for ensuring the safety of the nation's people. Your registration is now complete. Log in. Awesome! Let's begin this thing. Okay, Freedom Plaza, April 12th, 2017. 7 AM. Oh, this is a cutscene. Interesting. Searching. Searching. Uplink to database. This is so cool! But also really scary at the same time. Because what if this is actually happening, guys? Like, what if this is actually happening in society? What if the government's actually tracking every aspect of our movement through CCTV cameras and whatnot? Holy cow. Every aspect of our lives tracked and monitored by these random people. Searching. Police record found. Okay, well that's not good. We found a police record on this lady with blue hair. Blue hair lady. It just goes to show that no matter who you are, you do not know a person. You can't judge a book by its cover. Alright, what's going on? What the heck? Might I say this art is beautiful, but what the heck? A bombing? Okay. Please wait. Loading. Alright guys, so it looks like we've had a terrorist attack. And I guess our role in this game has become a lot clearer. Episode 1. The clocks were striking 13. That makes no sense. There are no 13 hours, unless it's 13 minutes. Symes. You're online. Good. Call me Symes. I will be your advisor on Orwell. Together we will form both the first and last line of defense against terrorism. For this test phase, you are one of the first people to try out the Orwell system under real circumstances. Selected from thousands of applicants from across the globe. Normally, congratulations would be in order, but as you can see from that footage, there has been an incident. So, let's get started. Alright, let's get started. April 13, 2017. We're kind of in the future already. This only happened next year. I've activated the reader tool for you. whose purpose is storing bookmarks to online websites and documents for easy access, and to highlight when there is new information to be investigated. Okay, so it's like an Evernote. First, I want you to be informed of our situation. Our leading newspaper, the National Beholder, will bring you up to speed. Looking good, the plot thickens, things are getting saucy. Where's the newspaper? Oh, so it's in the reader, and I have to click on the headlines. Bomb obliterates Freedom Memorial and kills 3. Holy cow, that's terrible. Feel free to browse the National Beholder. I've activated the profiler. Open the unknown person file once you're done. Bomb obliterates Freedom Memorial. A Freedom Memorial, so I assume that's a war memorial, which is pretty disrespectful. Bonton. Explosion destroys the Freedom Memorial in Bonton. 3 people killed, 5 severely injured. Authorities receive strange letter. Okay, that's really terrible. And let's click on this unknown person. Unknown person. The profiler holds all known information on those we investigate. The file you have opened is for our main suspect. The blue-haired woman that the CCTV footage shows before the assault is no stranger to the police. Take a look at the arrest record. Well, that's not a good sign, people. Where's the arrest record? Oh, everything's in the reader. Okay, that makes sense. So I have to go back to the reader constantly when Simon speaks to me. Watergate, Cassandra, June 10th, 2016. So this has already happened. The highlighted elements in the record are pieces of data that are able to be extracted. We call these elements data chunks. Hovering over data chunks will reveal their relevance to the case, and any connections or information it may influence. Drag and drop all data chunks from the police database into the profile to upload them to our servers. Alright, so we got data chunks here. Watergate, Cassandra. Data chunks. Alright, well, I guess her name's pretty important, so let's upload that first and foremost. Upload complete. How do we find a police record of somebody we didn't even know the name of? I guess we did a picture match or whatever it's called, a photo ID match. Upload complete? Very good. Pictures and names are crucial information for Orwell to identify a person. Information in documents can only become a data chunk when it can be clearly assigned to a target person. Add the reason for Miss Watergate's prior arrest that has just been unlocked. We will need this info to progress. Interesting. Alright, so, assault on a police officer. That's a pretty serious offense. Police officers are upholders of the law, even though a lot of them don't uphold the law. Don't even get me started though. Good. With the data you extracted from the police record, a new document can now be accessed. Now, let me ask you a question. Do you believe in coincidence? I do not. Find data revealing where she attacked the police officer, and you will see what I mean. Okay, so let's find out where she did this. Is this woman a terrorist? Well, I don't know. Just for attacking one police officer, you think she's a terrorist? Really? Scheduled for trial in August, so she's actually gone to court. Oh, check out the ads on the side. This is actually pretty legit. The incident occurred during a rampage at the Freedom Plaza as part of a demonstration against the newest amendments to the government's model project. Oh, I see now why she thinks she's a terrorist. The exact same location as the assault. Then she turns up right there before the explosion. Surely not a coincidence. As you know, Miss Watergate is still running around freely. We should find out why. We should also gather more background information on her. I want to know who we're really dealing with. Whoa, this game looks really stern, but it's so well designed that I could actually navigate through this and actually have fun at the same time. I'm enjoying this. I'm really liking this. Did not expect it. She's an artist by profession, so it's important to get her career details. Oh yes, one who does street art by blowing memorials to pieces by any chance? Oh, you're funny, Symes. Ha! Oh, classic. Great. You have found another document. Before we go on, let's clarify your job and how it affects mine, shall we? You have extracted all the info I already knew about Miss Watergate. Starting now, I'm going into this case blind. The Orwell Ethical Codex dictates that investigators, like yourself, are the only ones allowed to access the documents of targeted persons. Advisors like me only get to see the data provided by the investigators. We will then draw conclusions and request action. Your primary job is to provide information you deem important. Never give away incorrect or misleading data. You may hit disable on the data chunk you do not want to pass on to Orwell. However, Some data chunks might be necessary to progress on the case. Alright, let's see what else we've unlocked. Cassandra's portfolio. So I'm guessing, from the looks of this is like a Facebook page. This is a portfolio is literally like a series of information about somebody. So this is kind of like an online public profile, like a Twitter or a Facebook. Welcome to the port of Cassandra Watergate. Hi, I'm Cassie, a colourful inhabitant of Wonderland right behind the rainbow. Is she crazy? Nah, a lot of people say that kind of stuff on Tumblr, so she's fine. She quit her dull day job to focus on her art career. I think that's important. She quit her job to do that. Interesting. We should find out what that job was. Okay, let's find out what her job is. See something you like? Why, of course you do, because it's freaking awesome, isn't it? Leave a message on my Utel account. Okay, she's got... I'm assuming it's an instant messaging account, so let's drag and drop that. We can tap into her conversations. You found a chat handle that will allow us to overhear any conversation on that account. Sweet! The listener has now been unlocked. New conversations will appear whenever they are started. Alright, let's go to the listener. Let's do a little eavesdropping. No communications recorded. Aw, lame. Let's get back to the reader. A colourful inhabitant of Wonderland, right behind the rainbow. Maybe she's crazy after all. So, you're under the impression that our wonderful Miss Watergate is really living in Wonderland? Somehow I doubt that. Call it intuition. People's lives are hanging in the balance here. What if you pass me something I cannot identify as wrong so easily? You've got to be more careful next time around. Oh, so I actually have to pass on serious information. I can't just drag and drop whatever I want. Oh, I see. So those aren't ads. They're actually her gallery. It's like a gallery of photos. Alright. Yep, that beauty's me. I was never sure about the title though. The Businessman's Forgotten Daughter? That doesn't seem that important. A Christmas present for my darling. This was actually meant to be a private piece. Okay, so this is what her boyfriend looks like. I wonder if that's important. I'm gonna drag that and see what he says. Oh, he's not saying anything. The Businessman's Forgotten Daughter. Let's see if this is relevant. A daughter of entrepreneurs. Oh, the listener's updated. Unknown person. Hey you. Hey Jossie. Okay, so we're tapping into some saucy conversations here. I can't seem to find my credit card. I assume you took it, right? You got me, Sherlock. I'm in the middle of buying all of Bonton with that platinum card I lifted from your desk. Can't stop me now. So she's stolen a credit card. She stole a credit card of an unknown person? If you're able to find out who she was talking about, we could lock it for the owner. Let's see what they say first. Well, luckily for you, I don't mind going on a splurge, as long as you pick up some wine for dinner. Wine? What does Joseph Langley, my fearless attorney and all-round bad but have in mind this time? I'm just gonna skim read it because it's moving quite fast. Big Pharma, aka my parents. Oh, she can get drugs whenever she wants? Speaking of your parents, when are you gonna tell them about us? Yeah, maybe. Gotta go. Text you later. Okay, the session's closed. There's nothing I can do. I guess I'll have to pass on this information now. One related document found. Wait, she stole the credit card of her lawyer? Really? Well, we should be able to track the credit card of this Langley down and lock it for him. Done. No, really, no need to thank me, Mr. Langley. Joseph Langley. You now have a profile for a related person. It can be accessed via the profiler. Data chunks will only appear for targeted persons, and can only be extracted into their relevant profiles. I guess this is important as well. She can get drugs whenever she likes. The Big Pharma are her parents. Might come up with some, related documents. Watergate? Pharma entrepreneurs? That does ring a bell. Alright, let's go back into the reader. Procedure closing raises manipulation suspicions. Investigation into the malicious injury of a police officer has been dropped due to lack of evidence. Oh, so that was it? Orwell informs me you just encountered conflicted data chunks. Whenever the content of two data chunks are at odds with one another, those will be shown as conflicted. When you extract one of the data chunks containing a conflict, the others will become invalid immediately. I'd highly recommend that you clarify the context of the conflict before you proceed, though this is your decision. Once the information has been passed, there is no way to reverse your choice. But if it invalidates my information, I may as well just drag and drop it anyway. With the case being closed to lack of evidence, the wealthy family of the accused might have influenced the outcome of her favor. I think this is important. She was bought out of a legal situation. This is what I figured. A pity that the CCTV feed did not actually help. Maybe it will today. Oh wait, so the other one I see what it means now. So it was conflicting information within the document. I see. Products. Watergate Pharmaceuticals. Okay, so this is her parents' company, Metherin. There's a lot of reading to do here. That's her parents. I can't drag and drop this information though. I guess it's not that relevant. Cassandra Watergate, Junior COO. That's her old job. Appointed to be COO of a pharmaceutical company, probably by one of her parents? Being an artist and a junior COO seems quite odd. She also mentioned that she had quite a dull job, didn't she? Oh. No, I've already... Wait, is that a picture? Yep, it's just a picture. Is that actually the same person? Alice and Bruno's daughter, Cassandra. Documents that you have already reviewed may be updated from time to time as events unfold. The reader will notify you when that happens. The National Beholder just published a new article. You may want to take a look and see if there's any new information available. This Symes guy telling us what to do all the time. Sheesh. Upload complete. Ah, now I see. Keeping it a family affair. This is so saucy, guys. This feels like Facebook stalking someone. Okay. Headlines. Crime rate continues to drop. The Ministry of Security has presented latest numbers on crime statistics in the country. Okay, blah blah blah. Bonton Freedom Memorial kills 3. The parents are looking for a new COO at Watergate? Or maybe I was wrong, and nothing stays in the family. Ouch. This is probably what she meant about quitting her job. Good. So now we've got the context behind her quitting her job, which is great. Currently I'm thinking that our Miss Watergate underwent quite a radical change. Don't you agree? Let us find out what happened in between the two lives of hers. What may have caused this radical shift? Yeah, you don't just leave a COO position to become an artist. That's quite odd. I guess she doesn't care because it's her parents, but still, Cassandra's timeline. You're invited to tea inside the rabbit hole. Cassandra Watergate. Okay, we've got a birth date here. September 13, 1992. Great, good job. Interests. Art, music, and activism. Well, that's also important. Upload complete. Art, music, and activism. What a lineup. Fudge, all of you government lackeys. This is juicy. Alright, what does Symes have to say about this? Well, Miss Watergate. We aren't too fond of you either. Yeah, because we're technically the government, even though we're just a randomly selected person to do this. Sweetie, what's the matter? That totally doesn't sound like you. We haven't hung out for ages. You gotta get out from time to time, you'd feel much better. Okay, so she's upset with this Mary girl. Cassandra's in a relationship with Joseph Langley. With her lawyer? Might be noteworthy. Might be noteworthy indeed that she is in a relationship with her lawyer. Come on, guys. Plot thickens. My Mary, the best friend of all times. It doesn't look like she's such a best friend now. I guess I'll drag and drop this information. They look like they're at odd ends with each other. How sad. I guess it wasn't that relevant to you then. Wow. So Cassandra likes Alice in Wonderland, which explains her address. It's so weird. She's like obsessed with it apparently. Invite you to our little activist group. That sounds important. Thank you. Upload complete. An activist group? Is there anything more specific? Oh, there's something new on the listener. Joseph Langley. Her boyfriend's come back. Did you hear about the Freedom Plaza bombing? Yeah, don't remind me. You know I have a history with that place. Already fudging me up, even though I had to catch a bus from there every day. Too many bad memories. And now I was just there moments before this happened. I think that's pretty important that she frequently commutes to that place. Meaning her presence there before the bombing could be a coincidence after all. Indeed, it could be. I'll reserve my thoughts until you find more evidence. Darling, you don't need to justify yourself. I desperately wanted to go, to prove my worth to the cause. I guess that's important. She's joined this activist group called The Thought. Interesting. Maybe this what influenced her. And who is Goldfells? We should find something that shows her current attitude and see if we're following the right person. And I would not have been called a terrorist in all the papers. You're not a terrorist, okay? Ain't I? You sure? Okay. That's a bit strange. Your card's not working here. Can't buy anything. Ho ho ho! Good old Symes. Doing work for us. There should be plenty of money on there. Of course, he's a lawyer. I've got an important appointment tonight. It's surprisingly out of schedule and I can't postpone it. You've got to be kidding me. I'm very sorry, darling. We'll see each other tomorrow. You always have appointments. Holy cow. This is so dramatic. Oh my gosh. Have you taken your Metherin? Yes, damn it. Okay. Metherin, she's taking medication. Can you look that up for me? I'll look it up later. We got some juicy stuff happening here though. If I don't show up to the appointment, I risk losing a very important client. Don't you understand that? Okay. Two sides of the story here. He's focusing on his career, she's trying to uphold the relationship. I think she's being a little bit irrational. It might be the drugs, if this has happened in the past. But it depends on how many times it's happened in the past. The fact that she couldn't get wine might have contributed to this situation. I really hope not. Should we tell him about the nickname? The catharsis? Catharsis? One related document. An alias name. You know people on the web. So many names, so many identities. It's always good to record every alias. Then we can match data chunks to target persons whenever they are using them. Alright, let's check it out. Let's check out what we've uncovered. Oh, it's information on the Thought. Catharsis. This is her. Oh, she only made one article. That's fine. Cams. Cams everywhere. Even at Freedom Plaza. Is it just me, or is it that more than just a little bit? I don't know. Ironic? It is a little bit. We've always been against violence. I guess that does really conflict a lot. Huh? If you think that is her actual attitude, we might be barking up the wrong tree after all. Alright, what we found so far is all good and interesting, but I think we should be searching for something a little more concrete. We have to dig deeper. More stuff on the reader. Her timeline was updated? Ha! Finally, someone who had the grit and explosives to show how futile surveillance is. Oh, what? I haven't laughed like this for ages. What now, Mr. Delacroix? What now? You laugh at people being killed? What is wrong with this woman? This doesn't work well for her at all. I guess this is what conflicted with the peaceful post. Oh my gosh. Anyway, more stuff on the listener. Juliet Carrington. Hey Cassie. Hey Jules. Cassie, I just wanted to know. Your post on timelines about this assault. Oh, she's trying to dig information on whether she was serious. She's not preaching, she's just... It's not the right thing to say. No matter what you think, you shouldn't be happy for the deaths of other people. It's ridiculous. Just between the two of us, and myself, and Symes, wink wink. It's because of what happened, isn't it? Yeah, and lots of other stuff today. This bombing stirred up all of this crap again. So now the press headlights are on her again. What happened there wasn't your fault. What? What are they talking about? Are they talking about the prior events? Or are they talking about the bombing now? I'm kind of confused. You heard that officer to save me? You now have evidence? I smashed the skull of the father of 2 children. I don't know which one to give him. Because I lost it. Who knows what would have happened if you hadn't stopped him, and this is why you should really remove the post. I don't know which one to choose. Nobody is innocent. You'll have to let it go. I think the second one's more relevant. Because they don't know if this police officer was going to actually kill Juliet. But this changes everything depending on which one I choose. They're saying haven't stopped him. So she was going to do something. I'm going to choose the first one. I think that's the more relevant one. What? Where did that come from now? This is perfect. We can arrest her and open the investigation again. However, we probably won't be able to hold her for long if it really happened in defense of this Juliet. Very good work. The intervention team is already on its way. We'll need to wait for confirmation. Next stop, Wonderland, right? They know her address, don't they? Just kidding. Next time, be careful with providing the wrong data though, okay? In Miss Watergate's case, it was not a problem to get her address from the help of local police due to her formal record. Okay, that's great. So she's got a history happening. She's got a history happening. We've got more stuff on the listener. With Juliet. I thought about what you said. Maybe you're right. I should take the post down. It'll be better, believe me. I'm afraid it's a bit too late. Wait a second, somebody is at the door. Be right back. Okay, I'll wait. Smiley face. Cassandra? I think they arrested her. By the way, how's your boyfriend? You're still together? You haven't been talking much about him that lately. Well, not as much as before. Oh, did they actually break up? Hello? Are you still there? Holy cow. Okay, two big revelations. She just got arrested. And she broke up with the lawyer, the Joseph lawyer dude. I'll inquire if all went well with arresting Miss Watergate. You did a good job in any case. Although we have no proof she's involved in the bombing, we might be able to question her. Despite acting in defense of this Juliet, she seems to be quite unstable and a threat. Okay, I just received confirmation that she is now under custody. Very good work indeed. I'm curious about this thought group though, whether they... Oh god. No. Take a look at the news. Okay. What happened? 2 dead after second explosion. She wasn't there. We know for a fact she wasn't there. She was just arrested. That is horrible. 2 dead. Similar approach. Same letter found. So these assaults are connected. And as if that wasn't enough already, Miss Watergate was in custody at the time. So that's her out of the picture. At least for this attack. It doesn't mean she doesn't know information if it was the thought group that did that. Ugh. This complicates matters massively. So much for our simple test case. I need to speak to my superiors, see how we are to proceed given these extenuating circumstances. You did good today. You can log off and get some rest by clicking the button at the top right of the desktop. Try and get some sleep. I have a feeling the next few days are gonna be trying at best. Holy cow. Yes. Are you sure you want to finish your work for today? All unprocessed data chunks will expire. Yes, let's log out. Let's go to the next day. Oh, episode 2. A Place Where There Is No Darkness. Available October 27th. That is... Wait, didn't that... What's the date? I'm pretty sure that's this week. The week that I'm recording this. It's the week. Holy cow. And you can buy the full game on Steam. This game is sick. Let me know if you want to continue with this game because it looks really cool. It's a very, very saucy game, very juicy. It's like the ultimate Facebook stalking simulator or something. But it actually does remind me a lot of Tropico. Except you don't have to kill people. You just have to arrest them and interrogate them and stuff. And look into their lives. This game, holy cow. And this could be happening right now. Think about it. There could be police or just randomly selected civilians monitoring your conversations on Facebook, Twitter, your phone calls, your text messages, anything. This could actually really be happening, guys. This is actually possible. We have the technology for this. That's what this game is trying to say, I think. And this game is fantastic. The graphics, the sound, a simple concept with probably very clearly defined answers, but I still enjoyed myself. And I think it was the saucy, scandalous gossiping that helped achieve that. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, everybody. If you enjoyed this video, like, comment, and subscribe. I make videos 3 times a week, so I'll see you later. See ya! Hey yo everybody, today's inspirational quote is, "Do what you must and your friends will adjust." What this basically means is, no matter what you do, make sure that you enjoy what you do and your friends will adapt to what you do. You shouldn't really do things influenced by what you think your friends will think, because eventually your friends will change, whether they change their mindset towards you or whether you get new friends altogether. No matter what happens, you will end up happier in the end. And besides, if your friends don't want you to be happy doing what you want to do, then what kind of friends are they? Don't be scared of possibly losing friends just because of what you want to do, especially if it helps you become the best you that you can be. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. If you enjoyed this video, please remember to subscribe to become a prodigy. It's free, and I'll see you later.